For my money, it's not the best, maybe the best appointed racetrack.
See Grand Prix bites, and there goes Barros, squirts it underneath Jacques. Jacques goes back to third place.
Great stuff from Alex Barros. He has been one of those guys this year who has given 100% every time.
This is one hell of a...
in the world, but it's the best stretch of tarmac for racing motorbikes on.
And these boys just love it. Oh, there goes Hager. Hager up there, then Hager sticks it under Jacques. Jacques goes back another place.
Barros leads.
Hey, it must be contract time.
Oh, Keith, you old cynic.
I'm a little bit early, aren't I, really? Got a couple of rounds to go. Barros needs a win. He's not had one, so...
He has, mate. Magello.
Well, there you go.
Rossi hasn't.
It's a long way to go.
Yep. But, in fact, Barros and
Hasn't had one
Sette
for a while.
are the only non-Italians. And there's been Italians on pole all the way as well. So, who's in this mob? Barros, Jacques and Hager. Ah, fair play. Hager mixing it up with Rossi, Barros, Jacques and Biaggi. Hager, the non-Italians, want to do something about it.
Onto the front straight. Alex Barros, then it is. Over the line, down towards that. If anybody's been watching World Superbike tapes, I know what I'm talking about. Frighteningly first corner. And Valentino took a look at it, but I tell you what, you've got to get a corner right, that one particularly.
Whoa.
But there is the option to go around the outside, so you've got the inside for the left-hander.
Oh, but Barros isn't having it. Hager's all over him.
Yeah.
He always rides so close to the guy in front.
He
Hager.
does, sometimes hitting them.
Good points.
Jacques is in fourth place.
And Biaggi right with him, just a couple of bike lengths back in fifth. Hager the fastest lap, but it's only lap 2. How many lead changes have we had?
Great camera, this one, all the way down the side of the bank to the hairpin, then tracks round with him as well. We're looking at 46, Valentino Rossi in second place behind the Brazilian Alex Barros on Park 4. Meanwhile, Hager on the Red Bull Yamaha. He's a worry, he is.
He is. Barros still leads, Rossi still second. Hager!
Oh,
you can't overtake there!
You can, and you do. Mick Durham would have been even impressed with that. Showing a little bit of grey there, Mick, got to say.
Hager up to second place, the highest we've...
Well, there's two guys in this particular battle up front he might not have expected to be there. Hager being one of them and Jacques being the other.
Slipstream City down this... Ever seen him in a 500 Grand
It's Jacques
Prix?
I'm impressed with. You mentioned it earlier on and then you've gone quiet about it at the moment. Look, Olivier Jacques, that's a great position for him.
What a pity that, like McCoy, he was basically injured for over half a season.
Indeed.
Bodes well for next year when Olivier's fully fit, though, doesn't it?
I wonder what's going through Max Biaggi's mind at this particular point in time.
There's a joke I can't possibly use.
He's in fifth place at the moment and can only look forward to...
Wonderful front
Oh, look at that.
straight. Rossi goes to second place.
The domain of the brave, Durham's corner. Almost rammed him up the back again, lost momentum, almost gave Jacques an opportunity. Valentino Rossi closes in on Barros at the front. This Grand Prix bike has bitten him a few times this year.
Max Biaggi showing some interest.
Here we go. Up. Oh, I tell you what, Valentino, fraction out of shape there.
Oh dear, this is heart-stopping stuff.
Look at Hager. That is the
That's
meanest
the
looking
shape
style
he used
you've
to
ever
make,
seen.
isn't it?
Yeah, it
We
is
haven't
indeed.
seen it.
Well, that's because he used to do it on a World Superbike.
Valentino doesn't have to do this. He can ride around behind this pack and become world champion.
Now then, what can Biaggi do? This is the kind of track where Max Biaggi in the past, especially on
Olivier.
Jacques, yeah, good on you, Olivier.
He's really up for it, isn't he?
He is, and he's going to do Max Biaggi in just a moment or two. Now then, what do we need for Valentino to take this series?
By my sums, 8th place will be...
The 250 has been absolutely incredible.
And he won here last year. Beat Rossi in the run to the flag.
So,
Looked perfectly adequate.
so he doesn't need to
No.
do anything at all, really,
No.
does he?
Oh, take that.
Except keep out the way of Hager, possibly.
Yes. Good advice for anybody.
Like the rest of the field.
Noriyuki Hager, where have you been all year? Apart from, well, Portugal till the crash he showed very well, and Donington.
Oh, here's the business. There is Alex Barros. The picture of perfection tucked in behind that motorcycle.
Great shot.
Difficult for Valentino because the last thing he wants to be is taken out, so this goes on to the next round. Even though he wants to finish and win a World Championship with a win, fact of the matter being...
Oh, this last corner, Keith, it's wonderful, isn't it? Well, it's two corners, really.
I was going to say, yeah, the last one onto the front straight is...
Are we going to see Noriyuki Hager lead a 500 Grand Prix?
Hager in second place, chasing Alex Barros. Third place is Valentino Rossi, bike 46, homing in on Hager. These three now out on their own. Behind them, Biaggi in fourth place, Jacques fifth, Abe Ukawa, and that man McCoy. They're rounding out 6th, 7th and 8th places.
And Jacques only is less than 1.5 seconds behind the leader. Back in 5th, there he is, number 19. That's the question.
Well, remember Hager when he had a couple of wildcard rides on 500s? He was a bit good.
He got on the rostrum in Japan. That was on Dunlops, though, I hasten to add. We've had that. He's been a bit strange about the tyres. Oh, it's getting tight again.
You're telling me about
Max
it.
is coming back to them.
Alex Barros still leads from Noriyuki Haga, from Valentino. Now then. Well, Valentino said he wants to win this World Championship with a win. He's now in the right place, but I wouldn't want Haga all over my rear wheel quite as close as that.
Haga, Biaggi and Jacques queuing up to mug you.
Yes,
what a
indeed.
Terrifying thought.
Rossi, he could be world champion today, taking over from Kenny Roberts. That is, of course, if he doesn't get too mixed up in this melee.
How fast are they going down this front straight? Best part of 200?
You wouldn't got 200 Ks.
No,
a bit more than that.
It's 300 Ks plus, isn't it?
Yep. You could hold a conference, couldn't you, at some psychiatrist convention for those three?
You get a thesis out of that without a doubt.
Still Jacques at the back. Biaggi just in front of him, trying to fence him off.
Really great to see both Haga and Jacques riding in his company and riding this well.
Oh, that is a good shot. Just look how close Haga is. It is great, though, to respond to your question that I almost ignored.
Oh, look at Rossi getting the drive there.
Good driving around the outside, but look at the power of the, I tell you, the Honda. It might be a privateer-entered motorcycle, but it's quick, isn't it?
Haga cuts to the inside as he...
Front straight then, here comes Valentino Rossi. To answer your question, we are at top speed now. Here's Haga finding the slipstream, and second place he goes as well. Barros, first to third, all in one straight line. Here comes Jacques. Jacques back.
Max doing the right thing, sitting on the second.
Oh,
boom.
what are you talking about? Max is right there at the head, about to spin
Andrew
out.
Carr was there as well now. The whole group of George.
Hairpin as well, doing the right thing.
Look at the second group. Capirossi's dragged them up to him. Capirossi's now got Olivier Jacques.
Valentino Rossi off the front. Max Biaggi in second place. Not going to let him have this championship lying down, that's for sure. Third is Barros. McCoy's in there as Julian. What happened to 500 racing just a while ago? It suddenly burst. Oh, that was rubbed his seat. No one rubs his seat like that. Max Biaggi has just had his behind felt
by Alex Barros' front tyre, I think. Dear me.
Max Biaggi then was under attack.
Dear me.
Valentino, the reason he's out this far in front is because he dare not slip back to that lot going on behind. Second place. What a war.
This is where you don't want wing mirrors.
If you had them, you wouldn't have them for long. They'd get knocked off.
You'd park it out.
Oh, and he's back under him.
That's Capirossi.
And he's coming back at him as well. We've got our Honda Pons West bikes mixed.
And that's Sete on the back of this group, isn't it? If you had any sense. Valentino Rossi.
Through that last left-hander, onto the front straight he goes now, the fastest part of the course. Look at the two Honda Pons West bikes there. Hanging. Big celebration for them to win here. And that certainly will be Valentino Rossi paying his dues to a great team. And Jeremy Burgess, great team manager. 3 laps to go.
Yeah, 2 3/4, I was about to say, Keith.
That'll do for me.
Half a second, the gap last time round between Rossi and Biaggi. Well, that's within range for a guy like Biaggi.
It's the second place finish that could be the one to be watching. Well, having said that, looks like Biaggi. Look at Biaggi closing in on this final stage, though, the final bit to the flag.
He knows the championship is gone.
Yeah, but he still wants to rub Valentino and stop him from having that extra little psychological advantage.
He wants to steal the spotlight off him, of course he does.
Some of the thunder. He's just managed to yank himself out there. Maybe the third place finish will be
the
one
that Capirossi currently has. And he's a racer, he just wants to win. Is that Olivier up to third now?
It looked pretty good for me. Olivier Jacques on 19, keep an eye on him. Yes, it is. Oh, dear me.
You're right about that third place, Keith. It's a nightmare.
It's what I want to watch on telly, not be in. My voice is going to die, I feel, on this last lap. Here we go, out onto the left-hander. Look up, Biaggi building through the left. Max Biaggi might be thinking he is. Jacques is there in third place.
He took space off Barros on the brakes there. You can't do that.
Onto the front straight then. Biaggi looking for slipstream now. He gets the drag. He gets the draft. He comes alongside Valentino. He goes past as we have 2 laps to go.
Dive into Douans. Biaggi has taken the lead with 2 laps to go.
That might be a fraction early.
Tactically, is there room for tactics in a race like this?
Well, I think if he had that amount in hand, I think I'd have probably left that to the last lap because Valentino Rossi has a...
Mob-handed, I hope, for that lot.
Biaggi still leads from Valentino Rossi, but look at the third place at the moment. Rossi just about has it from his teammate, Alex Barros. But the fly in the ointment has got to be said. He's a good habit of coming back.
Well, what Max must do if he can, I don't know what he's going to try and do. He's just risking everything to try and make the break.
Look what's going on behind them.
Oh, it's murder.
Givernau now, I think, or is it still? Let me check.
Barros is right there as well.
Yeah, it was. Might have been Jacques. I'm not sure.
The three Italians, though, out the front.
This could become very personal.
Very, very shortly, I feel.
Oh, look at this. What a finish. When did we ever have a finish like this?
Has there ever been a better 500 Grand Prix?
Well, not... it is Jacques. It is Jacques.
Carr was right behind Jacques. He's ghosted through that mob.
There's been a hell of a lot of places changed in the last couple of laps, that's for sure, but I have the feeling there's going to be a whole raft of them towards the end of the race. Right, we're coming around to start the last lap now. Oh, there was two bikes joined just there. Who was it?
Well, they're both black and white.
Well, it doesn't matter because they swapped paint.
So no one will tell.
Through Douans then. Max Biaggi, the fastest man into Douans.
Where's Valentino able to close? Is he able to close?
Well, you bet your life he's got it sorted out. He might only be 22, but Rossi, Biaggi, Caparossi, Barros, that's your top four. We know about that.
And this will win Rossi the championship, a 62-point lead with 50 on offer after this race.
I think he's got a 40-year-old head. Still it is Caparossi third. Still Barros there in fourth place. Yes, it is. Olivier Jacques has managed to get a bit of a gap on the pursuing pack.
Great ride from Olivier.
Brilliant. Mind you, like you said, he did like this track last year. He won his World Championship on it. So Valentino, I don't think he'll be happy to be second, but certainly he'll be happy to be world champion.
And the idea they'd be...
But it ain't all over.
Corner or the last corner.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Oh. Look how close he's prepared to run it. He's going to go up the inside. Valentino Rossi, he is an absolute superstar. The Yamaha has the power to get out of the slipstream by the line.
He's close.
Here we go. Slipstream time. The line. Oh, now he's done it in the 500 class with a 22-year-old Italian by the name of Valentino Rossi, who has the whole world at his feet.